Welcome back to Thorough Capping, guys. This is part 2 of Thistledown's card today. What I wanted to do is I wanted to have two focuses here, recap part number 1 and look into part number 2. And the only play I made today was in the 4th race because there were some scratches in the early races, and I wanted to see how the track played. I wasn't that excited about the value that I could possibly get from that pick 4 that I spoke about last night, especially with a couple scratches. Turns out I would have gotten some value if I would have put the 1, which was my 3rd choice, in the first race, because the 1 actually won the race at, I think it was 8-1. The second race, the 4 won the race. I would not have had the 4. It did show up a few times for me here, but if I remember correctly, I took the data off of here, but looking at my other video, I'm not sure. I don't think I went. I didn't have the 4. I definitely wouldn't have had the 4 because I had my contenders list as 1, 5, 3, and 2, and the 4 actually won the race, and he beat the favorite, so it added value to the ticket. Now the 3rd race was won by the 4 horse as well, and I want to take a look at the 3rd real fast. Never in a million years would I've had the 4. Was it the 3rd race? Yeah, it was the 3rd race, I think. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong track. There we go. The 3rd race, the 4 horse was a toss originally for me, and I'll stand behind my toss here because we're looking at a horse that's coming off of 1 race in 23. It was a mile 40, okay, and it wasn't simply tossed because it was a mile 40. It's a 6 furlong race. I tried to look for something early. The only thing I saw was a turn move there. The horse did make a move on the turn. But then I look down here, trainer stats. How does the horse do? First start with the trainer, 0% out of 30. 46 to 90 days away, 4%. And then I look back in 22. Now, that turn move, if I would have stayed on this horse, the first thing I would have done was look back for a race at this level, or comparable to this level, back in 22, recent 22. And I see lower class, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, and I don't see anything. So I tossed that horse. That horse ended up winning the race. So again, you live and die with your contenders and your horses that you eliminate. But anyway, back to the focus here. The focus starts in race 4. Okay, I ended up playing a pick 5 in this race. Well, I had a pick 4 on slate, and this was my plan. My plan was to play the pick 5 first. If I lost, then go with my pick 4, and that would be my that'd be the extent of my bets at Thistledown. The way I normally do this is, and that's usually what my plan is, I play a pick 4, 5. If I lose the first leg, I'll roll it over with a pick 4. If I hit the first leg, I'm just going to let it ride. Okay, so I'm not going to spend that extra $12 now for the pick 4 because I'm already alive in the pick 5. The 4 horse was a runaway here, okay, and it looked like it on my chart. The 4 horse won the race by about 10 to 12 lengths at 2 to 5 odds. But at least I got some deeper legs here where maybe I could pull some value out of here. I'm going with the 3 horse to beat the 2, hopefully, in my race 7. Now, I am going against one of my principles, and I may have to play a smaller ticket just to back that up, a pick 4 ticket. Maybe a pick 4 ticket with just a 2. That's probably going to be my plan. I'm going to play a pick 4 ticket with the 2 signaled because the 2 is a class dropping early speed horse. Okay, he's showing in the velocity as the top EP horse. Okay, but the 3 horse, my target Briz, tied for top final fraction, top sustained pace, top overall average, coming off a stretch move last out. and also has a trainer rating notation. So I had to go with the 3 in that race. Now, when you compare the odds of those horses in race 7, the morning line, I should say, 2 is 7 to 2, the 3 is 9 to 2. Okay, so the 1 potentially could be the favorite in this race, and we very well could get beat by the 1. But again, I'm going to go based on my factors here, live and die, and I have the 1 as my third choice. The 1 is factor X, but at the same time, you know what? When you keep your play small, I'm going to look to beat favorites. Okay, the 1 is also top final fraction along with the 3, but I got the 3 here, and maybe my pick 4 I will play the 1 and the 2 and cut down somewhere else. I don't want to go much higher than a $12 ticket, so I'll maybe cut down somewhere else and figure out where and what. Maybe I'll cut down here in race 5 possibly. See where we want to go here. I want to use the 2, the 5, and the 7. Now I want to stay with those 3. Maybe single the 4 here. So maybe do 2 pick 4s, 1, 2, 5, 7. Oops, sorry. Single the 4. That way I can go. Let me center all this. That way I can use the 1, 2, 3. And we will go. I'm going to take the 4. 6. Take one of these horses out here. Yeah, I'll take the 4 out. And we'll go 2, 3, 6 in the last leg. Actually, I don't even need to use the 3. So I can go 2, 3, 4, 6. Because I have the 3 in my pick 5. So that'll back me up, okay, as a hedge. In case I do get beat. Who knows, I may get beat before that. But in case I do get beat by that 2, that's lingering in my mind right now. If I'm alive to that race, at least I have a shot with the same 4 contenders in the finale. Alright, so I just wanted to make a quick one here, just to show you, 1, how things are going, and 2, how I'm looking at playing the races 5, 6, 7, and 8. I may mix a few tries in. I did play a superfecta in this race. I actually lost 70 cents on it. I played 540. It paid 476. This race came out 4673. So that's it. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe I'll talk to you later.